titled The Great Classroom Time Machine. In a quiet little town, there was a school named Maplewood Elementary. It was an ordinary school with an extraordinary secret, a classroom that doubled as a time machine. Room 202 looked just like any other classroom. But when the right combination of chalk marks was made on the blackboard, the whole room would spin and transport the students to different times in history. One sunny Monday morning, Ms. Thompson, the curious science teacher, decided to reveal the secret to her students. Class, today we are not just learning about history, we are going to experience it, she announced with a twinkle in her eye. The students buzzed with excitement. They gathered around the blackboard, and Ms. Thompson drew a swirling pattern of stars and arrows. The room began to vibrate, and in a flash, they were transported to ancient Egypt. Fun fact, did you know that ancient Egyptians used honey to treat wounds because of its antibacterial properties? The students marveled at the towering pyramids and the majestic sphinx. They even met a young scribe named Ra, who showed them how to write hieroglyphics. This is amazing, shouted Tim, a student with passion for adventure. Next stop, medieval Europe. The classroom shifted again, and they found themselves in the middle of a bustling medieval market. The air was filled with the sounds of merchants calling out their wares and the clatter of horse hooves on cobblestone. Fun fact, back in the medieval times, knights would compete in tournaments, showing off their skills in jousting and sword fighting. The students watched a knight in shining armor demonstrate his swordsmanship and learned about the code of chivalry. Emily, who loved fairy tales, couldn't believe her eyes. It's like stepping into a storybook. For their final adventure, they visited the future. The classroom morphed into a sleek, high-tech city with flying cars and robots. They met a friendly robot named Zeta, who explained how future humans had harnessed renewable energy to power their world. Back in room 202, the students were bursting with stories to share. Ms. Thompson smiled, knowing that they had not only learned about history and the future, but had also experienced the thrill of discovery. From that day on, room 202 was known as the Great Classroom Time Machine, and the students of Maplewood Elementary couldn't wait for their next adventure. The story of room 202 spread like wildfire. Kids everywhere wanted to be part of the magical journeys in Ms. Thompson's class became the stuff of legend. And so the little classroom in Maplewood Elementary became famous, proving that with a bit of imagination and a